Just when you thought that the beef was dying down between 50 Cent and T.I., after T.I. and his sons dropped a bunch of diss tracks, had the internet going crazy. People was all in 50 Cent's comments on Instagram clowning him. You know what I'm saying? King Harris and Damani, they brought up 50 Cent's deceased mother. You know what I'm saying? King went and made a whole t-shirt with 50 Cent's mom on the shirt. Like, they took it to a whole different level, defending their mother. You got to respect that, right? But, 50 Cent deleted all the posts, and it seemed like 50 Cent was just going to let it go. But if you know anything about 50 Cent, 50 Cent doesn't let anything go, bro. He actually claps back, and he's going to do something to you when you least expect it. 50 Cent is a different type of a predator, bro. Okay? When I say predator, I don't mean like a Diddy the Predator. I mean like a predator like in the jungle. Like 50 Cent is like a different species of beast when it comes to war. You know what I'm saying? So on Instagram today, okay, 50 Cent made a post and said, "Remember how quiet I got before the Diddy documentary? Dame Dash thought I wasn't coming. I hope this doesn't mess up your promo tour for your album. They're gonna ask you about your 20 sexual assault cases. You might want to talk to a crisis PR person." So 50 Cent just confirmed that he is indeed dropping a T.I. and Tiny documentary where they're both accused. They have multiple allegations over the years involving sexual assault, drugging, forced drug use, and kidnapping. Okay? The claims reportedly span incidents between 2005 to 2015. So these are people that are saying that this has been going on for 10 years straight while it was going on. You know what I'm saying? So the allegations first gained widespread attention in January of 2021 when a woman by the name of Sabrina Peterson publicly accused the couple on Instagram. After her post, several other individuals came forward with similar claims. T.I. and Tiny have strongly denied allegations. The couple has described the accusations as a sordid shakedown campaign and has maintained that all of their interactions were consensual. So for those that don't know, even though T.I. and Tiny are married, they have threesomes, okay? They're in an open relationship where they get busy with other people, you know what I'm saying? And T.I. and Tiny is basically claiming that the people that they were involved with these threesomes, they're saying that it was consensual, but that's not what the victims are saying, okay? So let's get into like the legal cases and where they stand. So several legal cases connected to the allegations have faced challenges due to statute of limitations. In August 2024, a federal judge dismissed a sexual assault lawsuit filed by Jane Doe, which means that they didn't want their name out there, citing that the case was time barred. Early investigations by the LAPD and authorities in Las Vegas also did not result in criminal charges for similar reasons. Still, the controversy had real consequences. Production on the reality TV series T.I. and Tiny, Friends and Family Hustle was postponed and ultimately suspended. I always wondered what happened to that show because I remember watching the T.I. and the show with his kids on VH1, and that's how I know who King is, Damani. There's another son, I forgot his name, but I used to watch that show back in the day. It was actually a pretty good show. So I had no idea that reality show got canceled because of these allegations. I just found that out reading this article. So let's get into the long-standing feud between 50 Cent and T.I. because a lot of people think that this whole, T.I. and 50 thing, a lot of people think this is new, but they've actually been going back and forth since 2007, okay? Back in 2007, 50 Cent basically called T.I. a snitch. You know what I'm saying? And that's what really started everything. Like 50 basically posted a clip of, the commercial that T.I. did for Crime Stoppers. And, 50 called him a snitch. T.I. responded by saying, "Yo, if you feel like I'm a snitch, let's do a versus battle and I bet you I'll win." 50 ended up not doing it, and T.I. is not the one bringing it up, but every time T.I. has an interview, people always bring up, when is the versus going to happen between you and 50? And, T.I. revealed that 50 originally agreed to do it, And then I guess after COVID, 50 felt like it wasn't a good idea no more. 50 feels like verses only took off because of COVID and because everybody was inside. But I mean, there's still versus battles that goes on to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I disagree with that. Like, you know, 50, if you scared to have a versus battle with T.I., just say that, bro. Don't use COVID as an excuse, brother. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of versus battles that have happened after COVID, plenty of them. You know what I'm saying? We just seen Master P and what was it? Master P No Limit versus Cash Money. That was recent. That just happened. People loved it. You know what I'm saying? Dipset versus the Lox. That happened after COVID. So, you know, that's an excuse, man. I think 50 just, you know, maybe he's scared he'll lose the battle. I think it'll be close. I think it'll be competitive. 50 Cent definitely has the more recognized music and albums over T.I., but I think T.I. has more longevity when it comes to, you know, his songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, T.I. may not have the albums that went diamond like 50 Cent, but, you know, T.I. got a big catalog, bro, and he got features as well. So I would slightly give the edge to T.I. to win that versus battle, especially due to the fact that, you know, he's so confident in doing the versus battle. It seemed like 50 wanted to do it at first, but it's almost like 50 thought about all the songs that T.I. has, and he was like, maybe this isn't a good idea. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, 50 is claiming that the T.I. and Tiny documentary is on the way. You know, I think this is some police shit. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. Like, I think 50 doing documentaries about people assassinating their character, especially for stuff that hasn't even been proven to be true, I think it's weird, bro. I think it's some police shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, for 50 to be calling T.I. a snitch, like, you know, what 50's doing with these documentaries, you know, that's something that I think a snitch would do. So I'm not a fan of that shit at all. I didn't watch the Diddy documentary. I know a lot of people did. But what I do know is that multiple people that was in the Diddy documentary, they came out and said that the stuff that 50 put in there was false. Multiple people. So, but we live in a world where people don't care about the truth. People just want to be entertained. People just want to, you know, believe the worst about people. And let's be honest, man, like, after that Diddy clip with Cassie came out, you know, people already thought Diddy had something to do with Tupac passing away. So I get it. I get why y'all like that. But, you know, I'm not a fan of tearing somebody down when they already going through shit. That's just not in my character. So with that being said, it's your boy Wavy, Stay Wavy TV. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Join the wave. Make sure y'all thumbs up, hype the video. And let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. I'm out.
Check it. New day, same vibe. We elevate and rise. Stay Wavy TV, where the culture comes alive. From the rooftop to your screen, we keep the vision clean. Drop so fresh, make the whole world lean. Hit that subscribe, catch a wave with the team.